One, two, three. Greetings and salutations.
The universe is just doomed.
Don't be telling me about foot massages. I'm the foot fucking master.
Hello.
Hi.
It's us.
Welcome back now.
Again.
It's Tessa.
And all my notes disappeared. Oh, there they are.
Oh, shit.
I was like, wait a minute. This
Disaster.
is
Oh,
It's here.
no.
It's here.
Everything is gone. Well, it's a good thing you watched it like you finished it up right before.
Like literally an hour ago. So it's
yeah,
nice and
so
fresh.
it's fresh.
We've got Liana here with us as our
Briefcase.
mystery briefcase of light.
Mystery briefcase of light.
Yeah, I didn't have a name, I don't think. The
Is
soul
it
case.
What is it? The Thomas Kincaid briefcase, the painter of light.
Because we are talking Pulp Fiction
Obviously.
from 1994. And now, was this the first Quentin Tarantino movie you saw? I think it might have been the first one I saw.
I don't know. I feel like I watched it because I didn't see this in 94. I was in 8th grade, so I didn't see it
same.
fresh.
I was like 14.
No, but I feel like once I saw this,
I think I saw Reservoir Dogs after this.
yeah,
like right after.
I feel like it was like a pretty close, like, oh, what other movies are there?
Same.
And like
same.
Reservoir Dogs was right up there because that's a really good movie too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
All right, let's get the Doom biz out of the way.
Do that first before we get into it.
Follow us on Instagram at Doom Generation Pod for awesome photo edits. Support this show by subscribing to our Patreon at patreon.com/Doom Generation and leave us a voicemail or send a text to 702-720-DOOM.
Doom.
That's the things.
That was quick.
Yeah,
Painless.
it's been long lately, it seemed like, so I went with the short one.
It's been awfully long lately.
So this is the first Quentin Tarantino's movie that we've covered.
Tostitos.
Tarantinos?
Tostitos.
What'd you say, Liana?
Dusk Till Dawn, maybe?
I don't think I saw
yeah.
From Dusk Till Dawn till after this.
Maybe. Like I said, it would have been very close because it was it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
It remained a big deal for a very long time. And then once you saw one, you saw all of them. In fact, we got another one.
Oh,
This
coming
year?
up for New Year's
Coming
Eve.
up, yep.
Can
There's
you
also
guess
that.
what Quentin Tarantino
What did you
movie
do?
will be for New Year's
For
Eve?
New Year's Eve?
Oh, so we'll go through the cast. This is a long
There's a
one.
lot of people.
This is John Travolta's comeback.
That's right.
As
And
Vincent Vega.
Bruce Willis is kind of. And they were in Look Who's Talking and Look Who's Talking 2 together.
That is right. Only
Yep.
Bruce wasn't like in them.
Well, no, but he
was
was
the
like
voice.
the voice of the baby, wasn't he?
So funny. Yeah, he was.
But yeah, and I want to say that was like one of the last things that they had done before.
And I feel like the only thing I'd seen Uma Thurman in before this was Baron Munchausen.
Maybe Immortal Beloved.
Oh, okay, maybe.
Was that one? Wasn't she? Didn't we find out she had been married to Gary Oldman when she was like 20?
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I had no idea that she was married to
Pre-internet,
anybody.
we did not know these
Well,
things.
yeah, that's true too. I mean, like you read the gossip mags, but like, who can say really?
I didn't in the early 90s, though. I would have been like 11.
No.
Like, oh, what's Uma Thurman and Gary Oldman up to?
No, and then I guess this was originally written for Michael Madsen.
Yeah, which
Vincent.
I could also see. But I mean, when you can get John Travolta, you got to get John
Well,
Travolta.
he was listed as like a very strong second possibility, but Vincent Vega and Vic Vega, who Michael Madsen plays in Reservoir Dogs, are brothers.
Oh.
There was supposed to be like a long time ago, there was going to be a whole separate movie about the Vega brothers that they were both going to be in that Quentin Tarantino wanted to do, but they both aged out because it was like,
yeah.
they're both,
You
well,
can still do it, but you got to do it with younger
Well,
guys now.
Michael Madsen now looks like a beef treat mosquito. He used to be so hot. Like, oh my God, Mr. Blonde, are you fucking kidding me?
But not anymore.
But now I just want to chew on him. Like a leather belt he is.
We got Uma Thurman as Mia Wallace, Samuel L. Jackson as Jules Winfield,
Right.
Bruce Willis as Butch Coolidge, Tim Roth as Pumpkin, Amanda Plummer as Honey Bunny,
Christopher Walken is Captain Coons. Did we get Ving Rhames?
Ving Rhames as Marcellus Wallace,
Rosanna Arquette as Jody. Eric Stoltz as Lance.
Quentin Tarantino as Jimmy,
Peter Green as Zed.
Harvey Keitel as the Wolf.
Oh my God. And he was just in the year before this. He played a similar character in Point of No Return.
And is he another one of the big dick dudes? Is he another one of those?
No,
unsuspecting-
because I've seen the
'cause
piano.
he's
That
in the
is
piano and
definitely
it's
not.
It was just that you've seen his dick. That's
Yes,
that's
you've
all
seen
it
his
is.
dick.
Yeah.
I seen it in the piano.
Yeah.
I seen that dick.
You seen the piano in the piano, the peenie in the
I
piano?
seen his whatever inch pianist. It wasn't a 12-inch
You saw his
pianist.
penis in the pianist?
I did. It was the piano. He played it with his stick.
Now that's a
That's
movie.
what the movie was about.
Yes.
It won an Academy
I'm going back.
Award.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch
Yep.
it.
Go back and watch the
That's one I
piano. It's all
missed.
about how Harvey Keitel.
And we have
played it with the
two of the three Arquette siblings in this. Mm-hmm. Why did we're missing Patricia? Where's she?
I
at?
know. Where's Patricia at? She was doing True Romance.
Oh yeah, he already used her.
He already used her.
He's like, how am I gonna bring her into this? I don't know.
How do I get all of the
Take your
Well, where's David?
Oh, that's right. I'm
David's not
sorry.
in it
2
either.
out of 4, not 2 out of 3. I forgot about poor David.
How could you forget?
Yeah, David's not. Has David been in a Quentin Tarantino movie? Is he the only? Oh, the
I
only
don't
Arquette
know.
that hasn't made it into a. But I haven't seen every Quentin
No,
Tarantino
that's
movie,
true.
so
I don't think I've seen all of them. But I don't know, because they were all wrapped up with Miramax and that fucking demon.
Oh yeah, Harvey Weinstein.
Fucking demon. Fucking Miramax. Fucking Weinstein. Steinstein.
Well, since this movie took me 5 hours to watch, we should probably get it started.
Oh my God. So yeah, fucking Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. let's
So
get
it
into
starts off with the definition of pulp, a soft, moist, shapeless mass of matter, or a magazine or book containing lurid subject matter and being characteristically printed on rough, unfinished paper.
And we start off with Pumpkin and Honey Bunny arguing in this diner.
And this dialogue is just so good.
I
Like
didn't
all
even,
of it.
it's
I
too-
know,
it's
but like
too
I
much.
didn't either. It's
even
just
write
too
it.
much. But
Yeah.
like it's just so good. Like this whole thing. They're discussing like their last ride and how never again. And that like we might as well get into bank robberies. It's easier than doing liquor stores. And he doesn't want to. Like he's like, I don't actually want to do that. But you know, I'm just illustrating that would be better. And then he goes on this racist tirade.
Yeah, he manages to go through almost every ethnic slur ever invented.
Yeah, a little anti-Semitism, little racism, little what. And that's another thing we should probably just clear now.
Just rip
Every
the Band-Aid
single-
off quickly.
No,
We're not
yeah,
going to
like,
repeat any of
no.
it. There's a lot of racial slurs in
if
this
you
movie.
want it, go ask Quentin.
Yeah, let's
Because
find
he
out
never
why
misses
Quentin,
an opportunity.
why Quentin thinks it's real important that we all talk like this.
It's like for
in
no
movies.
reason.
Yeah, there
There's
was
like
no reason.
it's like shock factor, I guess. Like the F word is mentioned like 216 times or 60 times or some shit like that. But like I wonder how many slurs are in this movie.
I didn't even manage to count.
Oh, I wasn't
I
going
couldn't even
to.
make it through
I
the
wouldn't have
first
made it
scene.
through the movie.
No. So he decides, well, let's just rob this place.
Right. She's like, this place, coffee shop. Mm-hmm. And then he calls for like, Garçon, more coffee. And the waitress
Garçon
comes
means
over.
boy.
Oh, that's like one of my favorite lines in the movie. Garçon means boy.
So he's ready. He pulls out the
Yep.
gun. She's
I'm ready. Let's do it right
They-
here,
they
right
have
now.
Their good luck smooch. Mm-hmm. Love you, pumpkin. Love you, honey bunny.
Right? Everybody be cool. This is
It's
a
a robbery.
robbery. And any of you fucking pricks move. I'll
execute.
execute every motherfucking last
one of ya.
one of ya.
And then we get our title credits. The Dick Dale music begins.
Yes. It's like one of the best openers. One of the best openers.
It's a good opener.
Yeah.
And then midway through opening credits, we change to Jungle Boogie.
Oh, yeah. The radio station changes. And it's like they don't say it, but I almost wonder if it's the same radio station with Stephen Wright from Reservoir Dogs. The
Oh,
super
maybe.
70s.
Maybe.
What have you? Because I feel like it's present for 94 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyhow, the soundtrack too was also like everybody had the soundtrack.
Another good one, yeah. So Vincent and Jules are in the car talking about Vincent's recent trip to Amsterdam.
Yes.
And
He's
all of
just
the little
gotten back.
things that are different in Europe.
He asked about the hash bars, and he's like, oh, yeah, like, it's legal to buy it, it's legal to carry it, and if you're the proprietor of a hash bar, it's legal to sell it. But, like, that doesn't matter. He's like, oh, yeah, if you get stopped by the cops in Amsterdam, it's illegal for them to search you.
I'm going to Amsterdam.
I know, that's all there is, man. I'm fucking going.
Jules is like, that's it.
And he talks about the little differences.
The quarter pounder with cheese.
Oh, you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese? No, they got the metric system. I don't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
They call it the Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
How many times in your life after seeing this movie did you say Royale with cheese?
Royale with cheese. Le Big Mac.
Le Big Mac.
What do they call a Whopper?
I don't know. I didn't go to a fucking Burger King. Do they have Burger King in Amsterdam?
I don't know.
They got McDonald's everywhere.
I would imagine. He's like, you know what they put on French fries in Holland? Mayonnaise.
I seen them. I seen it.
They fucking drowned in that shit. But anyway, they get to their destination. They're like getting guns out of the trunk, talking about we should have shotguns for this shit.
There could be up to 5 guys up there.
We should have shotguns for this shit.
Then they start talking about their boss Marcellus and his wife Mia.
And Jules explains that she did a pilot and that she was one of the K Billy is the radio station in every movie.
Okay. It's always the same radio station in a
Okay.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
I see. Except for in Death Proof, it was Jungle Julia.
Oh, okay. Could have been the same station, but a
Could have
different
been.
DJ.
That's true. Maybe K Billy.
Anytime it's oldies, they said it's the same.
Anytime it's
the same
oldies,
one.
it's that. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
So he explains that Mia used to be an actress. She was in a pilot for TV, and then explains what a pilot is
Right, he's like-
in depth.
You are aware that there is this invention called television. On this television, sometimes they show shows.
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So he said sometimes they make a pilot, and based on that, they either make a show or they don't go anywhere. She was
Hers
on one
was
that
the one
became
that
nothing.
didn't go.
And then he asked him if he remembers Antoine Rockamora. They used to call him Tony Rocky Horror. And he got thrown out of a window for giving Mia a foot massage. And he's been telling us always.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and
Let's
clear
just
the
do
air.
it because he does it to us 5 minutes into this movie. We might as well.
Now,
because-
you may not be able to Google and find a confirmation directly from Quentin Tarantino's mouth that he has a foot fetish, but what you will find, among other things,
is a lot of feet.
is a lot of feet in his movies and a clip of Brad Pitt at an award ceremony
That's
with
right.
Quentin in the audience thanking the actress's feet in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and saying that Quentin has separated more actresses from their shoes than the TSA.
Hey, you know what? All I'm saying is that I seen his mouth on Selma Hayek's toe.
Yeah.
And I thought for a second, like, wouldn't it be really funny if this was like a joke the whole time? Like some rumor got started and he just ran with it and he's put it into everything since. But once I seen him with that toe in his mouth,
I think it's
fully
legit
believe
because we
it. I
get a
feel legit.
5-minute soliloquy
Well, then you didn't
on the
think about it then
intimacy of a
because it
foot
wasn't
massage.
known then, but
Right.
knowing what you know now,
You
it's
have
like,
a whole
wow.
new, whole new vision of all of his films.
Immediately, as soon as he got money, he was like, "Let me talk about a foot massage. I'm gonna put a foot in there.
Yeah,
I'll put a foot in
some
there.
feet in there.
Then I'll put a foot in my mouth."
So we get these 5 minutes of talking about it being the same as eating pussy. It ain't the same as eating pussy.
It's not like sticking your tongue in the holiest of holies. It's not the same fucking ballpark. It's not even the same fucking sport.
And Vincent's like, yeah, would you give a guy a foot massage?
Fuck you. You give him a lot?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You're the what? You're the motherfucking foot master?
Right?
Give me a foot massage. I'm feeling tired.
Could give my mother a foot massage. He's like, yeah, he goes on to talk about the intimacy of a foot massage and whatever. He's like, I'm not saying that he didn't overreact
But I'm just saying, you got to expect it when you lay your hands on another man's wife.
in a familiar way like that. So they get to the door, but it's too early, so they hang back. And Jules still doesn't think that Marcellus was correct because,
Right.
like, if anybody did that to him, they better paralyze his ass.
Yep. And
And
then
then
he
he
tells
goes
him
first.
that he's been asked by Marcellus to take Mia out while
Where he
he's
goes
gone.
to take care of her. He's like, take care of her with
Yeah,
the
no, no,
gesture,
no.
which I do
Show
all
her
the
a
time.
good time.
You talk about taking care of something, like, I'll take care of it. I'm like, take care of it?
Yeah, no, just show her a good time.
Yeah,
Definitely not a date.
No, it's not like that. He was like, have you met her?
Yeah, nope.
Nope. Hilarious.
So they go back to the door, and Phil Lamar opens it. Mm-hmm. And Frank Whaley and another dude are in there chilling inside.
Yes, we are associates of Marcellus Wallace, your business partner. You do remember your business partner.
And they're having hamburgers, the cornerstone of every nutritious breakfast.
Hamburgers. That's a Hawaiian burger joint.
Big Kahuna burger. How are they?
Got some tasty burgers.
And like that's emasculating to come in
I
and
know,
start
just,
eating
like,
off someone's
his
food
plate.
and drink their drink
And emptying it.
to the bottom.
Yep. And then he tells him about
The
he asks him about
Royale
the
with
quarter
cheese.
pounder with cheese, and Brett's like, "Oh, because of the metrics." Is look at the big
big
brain
brain
on
on
Brett. You're a
Yep.
smart motherfucker. That's right. Mm-hmm. So then he finishes some of his tasty beverage, and he has, "Hey, flock of seagulls,
Yeah.
you know why we're here? Tell Vincent where you got the shithead."
And Phil's trying to answer, and he's like, I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
They get the briefcase and open it. There's a light inside. Are we happy?
And you did notice the code was 666.
666. That's why that whole rumor had persisted.
So yeah, the rumor is that in this briefcase where all you ever see is light shining out on the faces,
Never talk about what it is.
that it's possibly Marcellus Wallace's soul,
Right.
which is why he has the Band-Aid on the back of his neck.
He
You
just
suck
nicked
the
himself
soul out.
shaving. But yeah,
I say it's One-Eyed Willie's treasure.
they are like
that's
grown
my-
up Goonies.
That's my theory.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
standing by that.
Yep.
Okay.
That Marcellus grew up in that town. He wanted to be a Goonie. He heard about them finding the treasure, and once he
He
became
found
a
the
big
boat.
boss man, he fucking went and got that boat pulled up. He got the
Okay.
rest of that treasure.
Okay.
It was getting delivered.
That's where his original money came from. He started his criminal empire.
yeah, with a little bit of that One-Eye Willie gold.
Oh, okay.
He's the forgotten Goonie. Marcellus Wallace is the
Okay.
forgotten Goonie.
All right. Put
He's
some
about
work
the
into
right
this.
age, right?
Sure. I don't know.
Let's see if in early 80s Goonies. Well, he might be a little
No,
old.
I
If in
think he's a
94,
little
he's yeah.
I think he might be a little old for Goonies. But okay.
He was somebody's dad, somebody's stepdad that stole their One-Eye Willie gold. Started his criminal enterprise.
But yeah, so Vincent's like, "Oh yeah, we're happy," and then Brett tries to talk and ramble, and Jules interrupts him, and like then Jules shoots flock of seagulls. Like I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? I didn't mean to do that. Please continue."
And then we start with the what does Marcellus Wallace look like?
What
What country
say
you
what
from?
again? What?
What ain't no country I ever heard of? They'd speak English and what?
What?
It's English, motherfucker. Do you speak it?
What? Say what again? Say what one more goddamn time. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what?
And he shoots him in the shoulder.
What does Marcellus Wallace look? Does he look like a bitch?
Then why you try to fuck him like a bitch?
Marcellus Wallace don't like to be fucked by anybody but Mrs. Wallace.
Foreshadowing.
I know, right? He sure doesn't. He sure doesn't.
No, he don't.
No, he does not.
And then he gives his Ezekiel 25:17 speech. Do you have it written down?
I don't think I need to. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and control.
My brothers.
And you will know that my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And they fill Brad full of holes.
It's early in this apartment complex.
Yeah, so they've been up and out and back with hamburgers. Okay, first of all, Big Kahuna open at 7 a.m. for burgers?
It's open 24 hours.
I guess. Yeah, and
It's
yeah,
as loud
they've been-
as fucking this early morning in an apartment.
and so that is the end of that scene.
Right. And Act 1. Now we have Vincent Vega and Marcellus Wallace's wife.
Well, no, first we got Butch sitting in the empty restaurant talking to Marcel. Well, I mean, it is about to be that part.
Right, but before that, we have Let's Stay Together. They have the little title cards, right?
Yes,
Oh no, they
I didn't
did
even
that
write down the
before.
title cards.
I don't think I got all of them, but I got some of them. But anyhow.
But so it's Butch talking to Marcellus about how he's going to throw this fight.
Right. He's listening to a man speak to him in a bar, tell him he's going to take a fall in the upcoming boxing match. And he hands over an envelope with a bunch of cash, and we see the back of his head with the Band-Aid.
He tells him the night of the fight, you might feel a slight sting. That's pride.
Fucking with you. Fuck pride.
Pride only hurts. It never helps. You got to fight through that shit.
Right.
A year from now, when you're kicking it in the Caribbean, you're going to say to yourself, Marcellus Wallace was right. Butch is like, I ain't got no problem with that.
Right.
And the
That's
fifth,
fine. Your ass goes down. Say it.
Makes him repeat it. And then you see Vincent and Jules appear in their shorts and T-shirts inexplicably, where you're like, what the fuck happened to these dudes?
They go to talk to the
bartender.
Right? And he was like, oh, I heard that you're taking Mia out on a date. And he's like so annoyed at this point. He's like, at Marcellus's request.
Yeah,
he's like,
I'm not stupid.
Right. Have you met her? And then they start laughing. And he's like, fine, I'm going to go there. I'm going to sit across the room. I'm going to chew with my mouth closed. I'm going to laugh at her fucking jokes. And that's it.
Hey, my name's Paul, and this is between y'all.
That shit's between y'all. And I say that a lot.
Yep. So Butch is done with his conversation. He comes up for his pack of Red Apple cigarettes for $1.40.
I know, man. The bad old days.
And you looking at something, friend?
Right.
You ain't my friend, Palooka.
Palooka.
So Marcellus calls Vince over and gives him a big hug, and like Butch watches kind of
He's like, what the fuck is going on here?
So then we go to Lance's house.
Yep.
And Jody and Trudy are talking about body piercings.
They're having a conversation. She's like, 18 places on my body, including a stud in my tongue. And he's like, wait a minute.
What's that for?
Sex thing. Helps fellatio.
All right.
All right.
So Vincent's there to get himself a sack. Lance calls him to the office.
Yes. Come on back, Vincenzo.
He got the heroin ready.
Yep. He talks about Panda, Bava, and Choco.
But Choco, now that's $200 more a gram, but
when you shoot it,
you will know why.
Where that extra money went.
And now, I don't know if you clocked this, but in the background of this scene in Lance's bedroom, there are two little plinth shelves with platform high heel shoes as displays.
Yes.
Open-toed.
That is where
platform
I had gotten
heels.
the idea just to buy fancy shoes.
Yeah, and just put them up.
Display them. But
I never clocked this
not
before
because
today.
of a foot fetish, just because of a shoe thing.
This is the first time I ever noticed the shoes on the wall.
Yes, I did notice that.
So
But,
Vincent takes 3 grams of the good stuff.
and this is where he tells him, like, I don't have any balloons or baggies, okay?
So if you don't know about drugs, this is a totally innocuous statement. But what
Right.
you should know is that heroin comes in balloons and cocaine comes in baggies.
Which is why
Later
on this will come into play, which I didn't know when I
didn't know at
first
the
saw
time. I
this.
had no idea. No. I
It
was
didn't
fucking
occur
like
to me.
16 when I saw
Well,
this.
because I just figured she OD'd because she was doing like
she
fucking
did some
gaggers.
fat fucking rails,
I
man.
said, God damn.
Yeah. So
God
so
damn.
did I. At the
So,
time, I didn't
mean,
realize.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But later on,
Yeah.
I found out that all of this completely makes sense. And this is a foreshadowing to what happens later.
And
So
s-
anyhow,
So Lance is trying to hook him up with Trudy, and he's like, which one is that? The one with all the shit in her face?
that's Jody.
That's my wife.
He's
Oh,
like,
sorry,
oh,
man.
fuck, man.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
And like, okay, so he wants to shoot up there. He lets him shoot up. But like, you're about to take out your killer boss's wife.
Yeah.
Your plan is to get real fucking smacked on heroin before you do that?
Like
immediately
extra smacky smack.
on the best fucking heroin in LA.
He has been in Amsterdam because he tells
That's
him
true.
even,
He's like, you
this,
can't-
this shit's a madman. He's like, that's a bold fucking statement.
He's
Like,
like,
I
yeah.
just got back from Amsterdam. So like maybe it's not to him.
Because when he shows up at her place, he is loaded.
Yeah, well, like he has that whole ride, like they do that whole thing, the needle vision with the like I can't with the spoon. I can't imagine.
I've never shot up anything.
I can't with the needles.
No.
I can't with the needles. It's too much. Like even doing dabs to me is like
It seems real hardcore. You're like,
that's
wow,
a bit
dude.
much.
I need a torch.
Yeah.
Like,
No. That's like it makes me feel icky.
yeah.
I don't
know
like
about that.
it.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, it just upsets me so much.
So he gets to the Wallace abode and finds a note on the door from Mia to come inside and make himself a drink, which he does while she watches him on their little home security camera.
Right, but like he just kind of looks around or whatever, and she's just watching him. She's not, like,
well, she
finishing
tells
up-
him she's talking to him on the intercom.
We got a little son of a preacher man, and then like we have that meme moment where he's like,
Oh yes, the one where
looking
he's like,
around, like,
uh-huh.
where like he doesn't know where this is coming from, and she's like, push the button if you want to talk. Oh yeah, like
warmer
disco.
And this is where I'm like, he's so fucking loaded because he clicks hello.
I
Like,
know.
his mouth all almost against it.
I guess
like,
that's because it never occurred to me that's. I just thought he was awkward. Like I just thought he was kind of
high as a
nervous
mofo.
about having to. Well, maybe that's why.
And I
too.
think that's why he got loaded is because now he's starting to think about Tony Rakihara getting kicked
Thrown
out of
out
the
of a
fucking
window.
thrown out of
Yeah,
a window, and he's like,
because,
you know
like,
what?
And they were laughing, like he was getting really annoyed, and
Yeah.
like, people are talking, and I think that makes
He
him
was trying to
uncomfortable.
chill. And then,
like,
hey, it
whatever.
doesn't seem so bad when you see her go pregame up in the bathroom
I
with
know
her
she's
cocaine.
chopping up some Kelly Taylor,
And we get
doing
our
some rails
first
with them
close-up
big old fucking
of them
feet.
big old feet.
And I feel like this reminds me of I was watching like years ago House of Style. I think it was House of Style. And they were talking to, I feel like it was Helmut Newton. He was talking about his photography and how he liked like beautiful women with dirty feet.
Okie dokie.
And that was like his deal.
We're not here to yuck your yum, y'all.
No, we're not. But
We've said before and we'll say again, if dirty feet are your thing and we don't have to
That's
be
fine.
naked in these photos, you just
I'll
want
step
feet,
on
we
spaghettis
will
if you
step
want.
on anything you want
me.
for $300 a month.
Yeah.
$300
I mean, it's
a
going to
month.
cost you. I'm sure you could get foot shit cheaper.
DM us.
Yeah, get in there.
We'll
But I
both
mean, like,
step on shit for $300 a month.
Not
I'll split-
shit. I don't wanna
No,
step
not
on shit.
I mean things, not stuff.
things, not living things like food. Yeah,
Yeah.
not like
I'll
rotten
step in a
things,
cake.
like nothing really gross.
You want me to step in a cake?
Yeah, no, I'll step in a
we can get
cake.
Liana in on it too. She's down. We
Yeah.
got 3 girls ready to step in a cake. We'll
Yeah.
split that $300 a month to step in a cake.
Get $100 a piece.
For one good photo session a month.
I'll step in it. It's not a
I don't get it. It's not for me. But
no.
hey,
If that's what you jerk off to, that's your business. I'd be happy to oblige. I'll step
There
in
you
some
go.
spaghetti. I don't give a fuck.
so she takes him down to Jack Rabbit Slim's, the 50s themed diner, which we just looked up and is not still in business, unfortunately.
Oh wait, I forgot to mention. There's a whole cut scene in here before they leave.
Oh, okay.
That's like relevant to
Going
what
to
she
Jack-
says next, like
Oh.
going to Jack Rabbit Slim's, and then something that gets brought up later at the diner with Pumpkin and Jules.
Okay.
Is that there's this scene where she comes down with like a Super 8 camera, and she's like recording him or whatever, and she asks him, she tells like there's 2 kinds of people, Beatles people and Elvis people. And like, what kind of person are you?
And he says Elvis.
She's like, I don't think
So
he
that's how
answers,
she
but
knows that
yeah,
he's an
she's like an
Elvis.
Elvis man.
Because I don't know how you know that with
Right.
that scene out.
Because they have this whole conversation about Beatles people and Elvis people before they even
Okay.
leave. So that's why she says that. So that's where that comes from. And then like later on, Jules says something to Pumpkin about, he calls him Ringo.
Yeah.
Implying that he's a Beatles person.
I just thought it was because he had an accent.
Yeah, maybe that too.
Just because he
But-
was a British guy.
I
So
mean,
he
I guess
was
they
Ringo.
figured that's how they could get away with it. I don't think I'm either a Beatles person or an Elvis person.
If I had to choose, I think I'd say Beatles.
Like
If I had
between
to
the
like
two.
forever, ever again, like you're only going to hear one of these, I think I'd choose Beatles.
Oh, if I only had to hear one again?
I don't think I'd
Like, I'm a
choose Elvis.
Stones person.
I like some Stones.
I'm a Led Zeppelin person.
I like some of all that stuff, though. That's the
That's
thing.
true, too. I can't choose between... I'm definitely not an Elvis person, I don't think.
Sorry, Loretta. I know you love Elvis.
Sorry, but I'm not an Elvis
when
person.
all of them are problematic, I'm sure now.
Well, that's also
Elvis
very
and
true.
his Teenage Bride, and
Yeah.
I'm sure the Beatles were up to some no good as well.
Oh, of course they were. Everyone was up to
Everyone
no
was
good.
up to no good in these
John
days.
was a wife beater, wasn't he?
right? That's what they say.
That's what they say.
what they say.
I think he said it, too. So, I mean, it's not like... it's
yeah, I
rumor
think
and
he admitted
conjecture.
to it. I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, hey, I don't want to be either of those kinds of people. So that's why she says they get to Jack Rabbit Slim's, they arrive. And it always bothers me when they get there that she's like, don't be such a fucking rectangle.
Yeah, they made it a rectangle. She made a fucking rectangle.
That's
with
like
her
a
fingers.
long rectangle.
Because guess
like, that's
what?
not even...
Squares are not rectangles.
No.
Rectangles are squares. No,
Yeah.
what is it?
No,
it's one
it's
or the
like
other.
equal sides.
Oh, it has
isn't
to be all equal sides to be a square.
Yeah.
So you can't draw a rectangle and say someone's a square.
Yeah. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. And it's bothered me ever since I've ever seen this movie in my life. I hate the fucking rectangle. It makes me mad.
So she's like, he wants a steak. And she's like, you can get a steak here, daddy-o.
Yeah. He's like,
After
"Whatever."
you, kitty cat.
And this place looks like it might be fun.
It does. I did love, there was a place locally when I was a kid that my parents used to take me to. I had the Frisbee that they used to give you as your birthday moon pie plate.
Oh, yeah.
It was called, oh my God, am I going to
Had
forget?
Johnny
I have-
Rockets?
No, it wasn't Johnny Rockets. It was called something else and I'm going to fucking forget. But they had hula hoops hanging up at every table and the waitress,
Oh,
if it was your
fuck.
birthday, would come over and hula hoop
There
for
was
you.
a place like that by the movie theater. Oh, that was like a 50s.
Herbie K's.
Oh, okay. It
called
wasn't that.
Herbie K's.
It was a different one, but it was like that.
But
where
my
it had a
parents
bunch of
used to
shit.
take me and I loved that fucking place.
They didn't have like themed waiters though.
No, I don't think they were dressed in like poodle skirts
Well,
and stuff,
yeah,
but they weren't
but they
as
weren't
specific people.
characters. No,
And so yeah, the only thing to be nostalgic about the 50s is diner culture.
right?
Like the
there's-
food at a diner, like
I mean,
nothing
yeah.
else is to be longing for in
like
the
to
50s.
sit in the cool cars, like the style maybe.
That's it. That's
you
it.
know, but none of the.
I just want to wear a petticoat.
I just want to wear a petticoat.
You can wear a
just to be-
petticoat now, girl.
I want to wear hysterectomy pants. I guess I could. I
You
could do
could
whatever I
now.
want. I could wear a petticoat if I wanted to. I could do whatever the fuck
all
I
the
want.
things.
I am an adult with my own money.
I do want to be sat in the Chrysler table, though.
I
That
do.
was-
I would like to sit there.
I'm gonna go sit in the table.
I don't
at
know
the-
who I'd
in
want
the
my
car
waiter
table.
to be. Not Buddy Holly. Not Steve Buscemi. Buddy Holly. I don't know who I'd want.
I don't know.
Mamie Van Doren.
Maybe.
Zorro.
Maybe.
Zorro might be cool.
And then his outrage over the $5 shake, which
Which
like
is
in 2022, you're
just
like,
a shake
yeah, that's
now.
just a shake, bro.
You want bourbon in it? That's a $25
That's
shake.
a way more expensive shake. And
Right?
like we didn't see your giant wad of cash at the drug dealer's house. Are you
Well,
really
he's
balking
just-
about a $5 shake?
I don't think he's necessarily because he just wants to know, like, really, like
$5.
a pack of smokes was $1.40. So I mean, I would
True.
imagine that a shake would be what? What's it?
$2?
What could it possibly cost? $10.
So she wants one of his rollies, and they talk. They're just chatting. He's like, "I was in Amsterdam for 3 years." She's
She
like, "Oh, I
says-
go once a year."
Right?
Chill
Like,
out.
oh, I didn't know that. Like, why would you?
He asks about her pilot, and she tells him about Fox Force 5.
That's basically Kill Bill.
Oh yeah, huh?
That they're like, there's the demolition expert and the French fox, and she does throw a knife.
and the kung fu expert
right? She do, and then she got to tell a joke.
that her old vaudevillian grandpa taught her, or something like that. But
And
she
he's
won't
like-
tell it. She makes
yeah,
a big
it's
deal
like
out
it's
of
been
it. It's
built
not
up
funny
too much.
and blah blah.
And the drinks arrive, and he wants to try that $5 shake, but it's a pretty fucking good milkshake.
God damn, that's a pretty fucking good milkshake.
And they like sit there in silence. And yes, I did this hair. I have to find those pictures of my Mia Wallace era with my blunt era.
And they talk about uncomfortable silences and how you know you found someone special where you could just shut the fuck up and comfortably enjoy silence. And he's like, yeah, we're not there yet, honey.
Yeah, but don't feel bad. We just met.
She goes to literally powder her nose.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of
And
people
not
in this
even
bathroom.
like in the
not
stall,
in the toilet.
just
nope.
right on the fucking sink in front of everybody.
Ooh, I said, God damn. God damn.
God damn.
Whew. And she comes back.
Don't you love it when you come back from the bathroom to find your food waiting for you?
She's going to eat all that?
After she just did a big fat rail?
No, she's not.
She ain't hungry.
She's not eating that.
She ate 2 bites and 2 fries and she was done.
She looked at it.
She went and danced.
She
Yeah,
had
and then
some-
she went and
She
danced.
had
Maybe
some
she
of
was
that
hungry
shake. That's
after
why she wanted to
dancing.
go dance because she was all like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go fucking dance." I'm
But
not gonna
he
eat
thought
this
of something
burger.
to ask her first.
Ah.
She seems like a really nice person. He doesn't want to offend her.
Oh, I'll ask you.
Ooh,
Now I
I'm
definitely want to
intrigued, yes.
know.
So he asks, what
Oh.
happened to Tony Rocky Horror?
He was like, "But you got to promise not to get offended." She's like, "Oh no,
No, I can't
My
promise
natural
that."
response might be to get offended." So yeah, he asked her about Tony Rocky Horror.
And she's like, what? You believe that? Like for touching my feet?
Right? Like, who said that?
They.
They talk a lot, don't
Don't they? And I say that still all the time.
And she's like, don't be shy. What else do they say? And then he was like, well, you know, it seemed reasonable at the time. And she says, the only thing Tony ever touched of mine was my hand when he shook it at our wedding.
Truth is, nobody knows but Marcellus and Tony.
When you little scamps get together, you're worse than a sewing circle.
I want to dance. They announced a twist contest, and she's like,
she was like, and he goes,
here.
And he's like, what? No, she's like, no. I do believe Marcellus, my husband, your boss, told you to take me out and do whatever I wanted. So now I want to dance. I want to win. I want that trophy. So dance good.
And like I had forgotten back then, not now, but back then, after not having seen John Travolta for so long, and because he did such a good job as Vincent Vega, I forgot he can dance.
Yeah.
And was surprised that Vincent Vega could dance.
Dancing.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's John Travolta. Of course he can fucking dance.
I guess like she was kind of nervous to do this,
Because
like to
it's
dance
John
with him
Travolta.
because she was like, it's John Travolta. Like he can dance. Like I've seen Staying Alive. Motherfucker
Yeah,
can dance.
exactly.
Them quads, are you
But
fucking
I had
kidding
forgotten.
me?
And he
But
was
yeah,
like an older,
I know.
kind of chubby dude. And
I
I was
know.
like, oh, that's right. Motherfucker could dance.
Right? But he told her to fucking shut up and twist.
Yeah.
He was like, no, we're just going to fucking do this. And I did this. I was telling you earlier about the parties that we used to have where it was like the theme parties. And one of the year's themes was Tarantino movies. And I went as OD Mia. Mm-hmm. And me and my friend Andy did the twist scene because he was Vincent Vega.
Nice.
Somewhere. There used to be video. I don't know where it is now.
Just
Gone.
another reason to get Mia to take her shoes off.
I know. And that's exactly what she... And you know them feet fucking stink in them
And them
slides.
no sock slides.
With not even a no-show. Stanky toe.
Not even a nylon, nothing.
Nothing. So yes, they're doing this whole thing, and John Travolta doing the Batusi just gives me life.
Batusi just makes
The
me think of
Batusi.
Bagoosi.
Batusi.
You're gonna lick the Bagoosi.
Bagoosi and my Galusi. He'll lick the cream cheese out of his little Bagoosi. Bagoosi.
So they, of course, win. They return to her house with the trophy,
They're a
dance
little bit
themselves in the door.
tipsy. They like really seem to like each other. They're having a good time. And she's like, drinks and music. He's like, I'm going to take a piss. Like, nice.
It's more than I needed to know, but you
Nice.
go ahead.
He's a sweat hog. What do you want?
And then she turns on the reel to reel.
Brown.
Bow, 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 bow.
You'll be a woman soon. That song is creepy as fuck. You ever listen to that song?
Yeah, it's about a girl on the cusp of womanhood.
Yes. Oh, he's
Which
been
thankfully
misunderstood.
we at least don't
I don't
have
think
this
they're
in this movie.
misunderstanding you, sir.
No.
I don't think they're misunderstanding you at all. I think they know exactly what you're up to. That's why they say you're no good.
And she lip syncs for her life.
Oh, she's dancing around in his coat and she finds the little baggie.
Because he's spending way too much time talking his boner down in the bathroom.
He's
Do
definitely
you get a
going to
boner
make
on
sure.
heroin?
I don't know.
I guess
I
so.
don't know. He's like falling in love with her. Like, I think it's way more than he just wants to fuck her.
When
He's
it's like she's acting the way she's acting because her husband is your fucking boss and she gets to tell you to do whatever the fuck she wants to tell you
That's
to do. Had you met
true.
her in any other context before she was married,
I
this
mean,
is not
I
the
don't
woman.
know. I don't know. Maybe she would.
Because I feel
Maybe
like
they
I'd
really
get a
would've
power
liked
trip.
Each other.
Married to Marcellus Wallace?
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Knowing these dudes got to do
Knowing
whatever the
that
fuck
they're
you
scared.
say and they're scared shitless. Yeah, I'd be telling you, you do what the fuck I
She
tell you
did
to
kind
do
of
too.
seem pleased about that rumor about Tony Rocky.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Nobody
Nope.
knows why he
I
got
don't
thrown
know
out of that
why.
window.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me. So yeah, she finds this baggie, which she thinks is cocaine because
Right.
it's in a baggie.
She thinks it's that
but
bitch
like,
Kelly Taylor.
ma'am, I know you're the boss's wife, but
You don't just go doing people's drugs.
go doing fucking. She lined up 4 fat motherfucking males.
Gaggers.
Like Jesus, it's at this point what 2 in the morning.
I know.
And you're about to start doing some more found
She's gonna
drugs.
Stay, well, because she was
4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in
fuck.
the morning.
Yes.
she's
So she was ready- yeah.
post coke times.
Oh fuck! I'd be ready to sleep.
I mean, no, you'd be like,
Oh, no, I'd
having
want
a-
some weed.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh
what I'd
yeah.
be ready
Oh
for some
yeah.
weed. That's what's yeah. But I don't know. I'd never
No,
done
I
heroin,
don't-
so I have no idea. I don't know what.
No.
But she didn't know that's what it was. Which is kids. This is why you don't just do drugs. You
Don't
find in
do
people's pockets
found drugs like ever. At least make sure, like, hey, you want to?
and not greedy
Chop it
Gus
up?
motherfucking rails either. So, of course, he comes out of the bathroom to find her fucking foaming at the
Oh,
mouth.
fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, Mia.
And before we get to the Panic at the Disco, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Oh.
Throw on your Jinkos, Baby Tees, and Doc Martens, grab your Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper, and join Jackie and Danielle on a journey to the late 90s as we reminisce about the movies of our youth on the No More Late Fees podcast. Don't forget your flannel and butterfly clips. And remember, be kind and rewind.
And we're back.
Hi, we're back, and fuck.
We're in panic mode.
We were in the bathroom for a really long fucking time, and Jesus fucking Christ, Mia's ODing on the floor, and it seems like she's also been there, like, she got blood
been
coming
there
out of her
sometime.
nose, there's vomit, she's like, her eyes
She
are all
foaming at the
watering.
mouth.
Yeah. Like, she was, like, how long was he in the bathroom?
I don't know, man. He lost track of time.
He was like, I
apparently.
can't wait to get home to jerk off. I'm just going to have to crank one out right now. Did he lock the door, though? That's the question.
Come on, you got to learn
Did
your
he at
lessons.
least lean up against the door?
So he calls Lance from the car, like, hey,
Well,
I
he's
got
like,
a
"Fuck
bitch
you,
OD,"
Lance,
and he's
answer.
like, no, don't come here.
Yeah, I don't know you. Print color.
And how did I never notice that Lance is eating Fruit Brute cereal right here? Is this a Halloween movie?
No, but it's Quentin Tarantino's original box of Fruit Brute, and I guess he's put it in several
Oh, has he now?
scenes. That's what I read. I don't know.
So he's like, I don't know you. Is this a cellular phone? I'm hanging
Yeah.
up. Print color.
But as he hangs up, he hears the squealing of tires, and fucking Vincent crashes into his house.
He sure do.
His face, like his.
Like, really?
What
But
the
hey,
fuck?
you're a heroin dealer. These things
I
are going to
know.
happen.
Well, he told him, "Do not bring some fucked up poo butt to my house." Bite the fucking bullet, take her to a hospital, and call a lawyer.
And he's like, nope, now I have no choice but to tell Marcellus Wallace you
did
wouldn't
not
help me.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a fucking grease spot, so you better help me get her inside.
So they drag her inside. Jody gets all pissed,
Oh,
like, what the fuck? It's
what the
1:30.
fuck is going on out here?
Doesn't she say 1:30 or does she say 4:30?
I don't know, because Lance says 4:30 on the phone.
Oh, he says
Maybe.
4:30? I thought he said 1:30, but I don't
feel
keep
like
the
I
captions
wrote it
on.
down, but I guess I did not. But yeah, she's pissed, and now this is like a continuous shot that follows her through the house, like that follows them all through the house. He's looking for a little black medical book, and the shot in the
In
fridge.
the fridge. Yeah, so he sends Jody for the shot. He goes looking for the book. He can't find the
Can't
book.
find it. Like, why don't you keep the book with the shot? Fuck, just get the fucking shot.
So Lance gets the shot. He gets it ready, and he's like, but Vince has to give it to her. And
Yeah,
he's
when I
like,
fucking bring a fucked up bitch over to your house, I'll give her the shot. But now you're doing it because you fucking brought me this shit.
So he finds her heart, and he wants a magic marker.
Fuck.
And he shows him how to do it. He goes, I gotta stab her 3 times.
No, you just gotta stab her once, but you gotta pierce through that fucking breastplate, which it's like, oh god, I hate that.
Just
that
the
fucking,
tapping on her breastplate.
oh, I hate it so
Uh-huh.
fucking much.
And he does it, and of course, she lives.
Shit,
And
with that
Jody's
gets-
face during all of it,
that was
she's
fucking
like,
trippy. Yeah, she's
yeah.
like getting her life. Like this is happening in her living room right now, and even still, she's like, oh,
So he drives her home silently,
I fucking cringe.
and she walks barefoot up the walk.
I know, and he's like,
How do you want to handle this?
And like, don't they have all them cameras? Like, is Marcellus not going to wonder why all this time? Like, she's ODing on the floor,
And they have inside cameras.
Yeah, I know.
He
That's what
saw
I'm
her
saying. She was ODing on the floor.
So she had to do some magic and like erase some footage and be like, I don't know what happened.
And it was like a reel to reel, though, wasn't it? It wasn't.
well, that's
even
what she
like-
was listening to music on.
Oh,
I didn't
maybe
notice
that's
if
what it
that's
was.
also what the video was recording.
I don't know. Like, it seemed like they would have some kind of shit. I don't know.
Well, that's okay because Vince is going to die soon anyway. So
Well,
it's fine.
yeah, it doesn't matter. So anyway, she agrees to tell him the
Nothing.
joke.
Yeah, well, she's
Or
gonna
yeah,
they're
she
going to
agrees
tell
to
Marcellus,
tell Marcellus
nothing.
Like he could live the rest of his life and he need never know. And she says if he found out, like she'd be in just as much trouble as he would. So
He's like, I don't think so, but okay.
yeah, I kind of doubt that, but fine. So they shake on it, and then she agrees to tell him the joke.
Oh, you want to hear my Fox Force 5 joke?
Right? He's like, I think I might be a little too fucked up to laugh. She's like, no, you won't laugh. It's not funny.
And I knew this joke before this movie. This was a joke that I knew as a little kid.
Yeah.
Mama
I tell this to my kid when he lags. I call him baby tomato.
catch up.
Yeah.
So yes, it's the tomato joke.
The tomato family. Mama Mama Tomato, Papa Tomato, and Baby Tomato starts lagging behind, and Papa Tomato gets angry, and he goes back and smashes him and says, ketchup.
See you around.
See you around. He's like, I'm going to go home and have a heart attack now. And then he blows her a kiss behind her back and says goodbye.
And then it's a news story.
We have the gold watch.
The story of the ass watch.
The butt watch, if you will.
And we start with a racist Inuit cartoon.
That's exactly what I put here. But back in those days, all the
Which
cartoons
that would have
were
been
racist.
the 50s or something at this, or no, the 60s at this point.
For him when he was little, yeah, I guess like 50s or 60s. Well, when would he be coming back? His dad went to
Vietnam
or Korea?
Oh, maybe. So yeah, that would have been the 60s, I think. Yeah.
That would have been Vietnam then, wouldn't it?
Man.
Hanoi pit of hell together is what he says. So
because the first great grandpa was World War I, great grandpa was World War II.
Yeah,
Dad was, or wasn't Dad Vietnam, and then this was Korea. Because what was Dad's war?
His dad, it was World War I. Great grandfather. No,
it started with great grandfather.
No, it was his great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Great grandfather was in World War I. Then his grandfather was in World War II. His dad, I believe, went to Vietnam.
Okay.
And then Butch went to the boxing match.
Yeah, Butch didn't go to war as far as we were aware.
His war was other things.
Yes. So he gets a visit from Christopher Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken is walking in to tell him the story. Yeah. Remember when I said your daddy died in a POW camp? This here's Captain Coons. And this lady is the lady that gets kidnapped and murdered in From Dusk Till Dawn. She's the bank lady that fucking Quentin Tarantino
I haven't seen
murders.
that one in a minute either.
Well, I just saw the picture that was on the cast list was the picture from that movie.
Okay.
I was like, oh, look at that. Anyhow.
So Christopher Walken comes to tell him the story.
And the way
watch.
he tells the story, he's like such a charismatic man. Like you could just watch I would watch an entire movie of just him telling me a story about an ass watch. And what a twist. It doesn't even the build up. You don't even realize it until
oh no,
because
it's just like your great grandfather bought it at a general store. He wore it during the war. He threw it in a coffee can,
and there it stayed until
Granddad got it. And then he wore it in the war, and then
World War
Dad
II
wore it in the war.
And then he wasn't so lucky. He was shot down, but before in the Battle of Wake Island. But before that, he gave it to a gunner by the name of Wanaki to deliver it to his infant son, who he'd never seen before in the flesh.
And then his dad wore it, and then when he was captured, he knew they were going to take it. Mm-hmm. So he hid it in his ass.
The only place that he could hide it, his ass.
Five long years. He wore it up his ass.
Up his ass. Anyway, he died of dysentery. Give me the watch.
And I wore it up my ass.
For 2 long years, I wore this uncomfortable hunk of metal.
And now it's yours.
Yeah, here.
And hands over the shit watch.
Oh, man. Like, these two men loved each other.
See, and now I thought that story about two men in a certain situation was about to go a different way.
I bet it did. He's just not saying.
It has to have gone that way in 5 years.
Well, I don't know. They were dehydrated with the dysentery.
Oh, yeah. Maybe there won't be
shitting all over
no
the place.
ass play in the
You would lose the watch.
He's like, well, you got to get the watch up in there.
I mean,
somehow.
eventually, I guess it would come back out unless it got lodged.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. No, that went dark. Never mind.
We're not going to talk
He just
about
keeps
the
swallowing the watch.
semantics of the watch.
And pooping out the watch. He cycles the watch.
And the way that little kid snatches it out of his hand.
Ding!
Like, yes, I want the shit watch.
Right. And now this is... He wakes up before the fight he's supposed to throw. And now we have the title page about the gold watch. But whatever, doesn't matter. So he... goes in, he fights the fight. We hear the announcers on the radio say it's official. Wilson is dead.
Bloodiest fight ever.
Yep. The other guy was killed during the match, and now...
The lady taxi driver is waiting, listening to this report on the radio.
Right. And he not only did not throw this fight, he killed the fucking guy, and he jumps out. He was going to take off anyway because he wasn't going to throw the fight.
He bet on himself.
Right. So he jumps out of the window into a dumpster, and then he's waiting he gets into the waiting cab, and she's not wearing any shoes.
I didn't even fucking clock that she wasn't wearing shoes.
She is not wearing his shoes. Quentin will make you a party to his fetish every fucking time.
So she pulls out. Then you see Vincent and the bartender from before come to look, and they see Marcellus and Mia in the, I guess at the dead guy's.
Or he's like questioning
in the match.
other like the ring guy, like the trainer,
If they knew,
or whatever.
if anyone
And he's
knew
like,
that
he
this
doesn't
was
know
happening.
anything.
And they
And
tell
then
him
she's
Butch
like,
booked it.
I never thanked you for dinner. Like, how's it going? How you been?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm here.
Yep. So they tell him Butch took off, and Marcellus is prepared to scour the
I'm
earth for
prepared
him.
to scour the earth for that motherfucker.
So Butch is getting changed in the taxi, and the driver's like, "That was you.
You're the other boxing man.
He's
Tell
dead.
me you're him.
You killed the other boxing man.
You're him. Tell me you're him.
He's dead. Sorry about that, Floyd.
Right?
I want to know what it's like to kill a man.
Yeah. It's like, first, why don't
Beat
you give me one
another
of those
man to death with your
cigarettes
bare
and I'll
hands.
tell you. Yeah. What's your name? Esmeralda Villalobos.
When she asked us, he goes, "What are you, a weirdo?"
Yeah. He's like, no, I have great interest in the subject. I don't know where this accent, I don't know what this accent is.
I don't know where she's supposed to. She says Colombia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The name is Spanish, but I am Colombian. No, I'm saying my accent. I don't know
where
this
your
is.
accent's from or my accent's from. Never.
But anyhow, he talks about like, now you want to know how I feel. Well, first she was like, what does Booch mean? He's like, I'm American, honey. Our names don't mean shit.
Exactly.
Well, but Booch, you killed the other boxing man.
so now she wants to know. He's like, "Oh, now you want to know how I feel about it? Like I didn't even know he was dead till you told me just now."
And now that I know, I don't feel least bit bad about it.
So he stops to use a payphone and calls the guy he placed his bet with.
And I wonder who Scotty is.
Who's
That's the guy he's talking
that's who he's
to.
talking
Like,
to.
I wonder who Scotty is, because Scotty's got to be somebody.
He's probably somebody
in
the
like another
Tarantino universe.
You know,
So they say Scotty will have his money by tomorrow night. So they're gonna head to Knoxville for their money.
he'll be on Tennessee time. Cool, brother.
And the taxi drops him off at the hotel where Fabian
Yes.
is fully dressed asleep on top of the covers.
Well, first he asks her if, anybody asks you what your fare was tonight. She said, I'll tell him the truth. 3 well-dressed, slightly toasted Mexicans.
yes.
And then he comes in. Fabian's laying there. Can we make the spoons?
Fucking Fabian.
Turn the light off.
I'm sorry,
This
but
little mushroom girl.
I don't advocate violence against women. But I would have a hard time not slapping Fabian upside the back of her head.
Well, you'd be in the same weight class. You could slap each other.
I'm in a pot belly.
Fucking, and this is
It's so
also the second
sexy.
time he has something to say about Madonna.
Oh.
Because she talks about
Yeah,
Madonna
like
and
Madonna.
Lucky Star. I have a bit of a tummy, but not a butt.
She didn't have a pot belly.
No,
in
she
Lucky
well, she
Star.
says it was a little bit of a tummy like Madonna did in Lucky Star. And then he has
Okay.
a whole other conversation about like a virgin in Reservoir Dogs.
Okay.
I need to find out if he ever mentions her again. You keep Madonna's name out of your mouth.
Only we're allowed to talk shit
Only
about
we're
Madonna,
allowed-
Quentin.
Quentin, sorry.
If you're not talking about her being blind, you better stop.
She can't see any of this. It's not fair.
So he tells her if she had a pot belly, he would punch her in it.
You would punch me in my butt?
I would smother you
I
with it.
smother you with it.
Oh, are we in danger? Will you give me
Oral pleasure. He's like, will you kiss it?
Liana's leaving.
He's like, will you kiss it? Like, no. Not
After
like
you
your
give
mouth
me oral
afterwards,
pleasure.
sure, but I'm not going to kiss your sweaty boxing dick.
And like, really? She's all up on him? He's all-
you stink.
Oh, God. So they apparently fuck and then they shower.
Well, he at least gives her oral pleasure.
And then he's like, I think I cracked a rib.
Giving me oral
pleasure. No, you retard. Which
Oh.
you're not supposed to say that.
You're
but
not supposed
I'm
to
sorry,
say
but
it.
I advocate calling Fabian a retard. I'm down.
I'm down.
I'm down for that.
You're okay with that?
And she's like, don't call me a mongoloid.
I hate it when you call me a mongoloid.
I didn't call you a mongoloid. I called you a retard.
I know, you're not supposed to say that either,
No.
though, I guess. No, whatever.
So they talk about where they're going to go to hide out.
You would think that they would have talked about this already.
And I'm
Like-
sorry, but we got cheated out of some Bruce Willis full frontal right here.
I know, you see
was
some Bruce Willis
almost-
pubes.
It was almost.
I know, it
but
was
no.
almost dick. There was some pervert lines in there.
Yeah, what's up?
I mean,
He was
you
looking
know what?
good.
He looked pretty good.
He looked pretty good in this.
And I would.
He could have got it in this.
Although later on, when you see him, you see that he kind of runs like a duck.
I did not notice the duck run.
So that kind of.
So he passes the fuck out. It's morning. He goes to sleep with her brushing her teeth, wakes up to her brushing her teeth.
Right.
And
'Cause she
she's
kissed
talking
it.
about, she got to brush twice.
Yikes.
And they're talking about what she want for breakfast.
I want blueberry pancakes with a piece of cheese and blueberry pie.
Pie for breakfast.
Anytime is a good time for pie.
You gave her like Transylvanian vibes or something. I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. Something wrong with her.
So he's getting dressed and he can't find the fucking ass watch.
On the little kangaroo.
Not the ass watch.
Not the ass watch.
throws
you don't
the
know what my
goddamn
father had to
TV.
go through to give me that watch, but it was a lot.
It's my fault. I didn't stress the importance of the ass watch.
Right? You would think that he would have like made a plan
you're
to
gonna
take
cry
it
about it?
himself.
Yeah.
Well, I
Put it
mean,
in
like,
your
because he
fucking pocket.
had to listen to that whole story about it was a dysentery ass watch.
Like if
for
it
many
means
years.
that much to you, you make it important and you say, look, you say what you just said.
Right,
You could
put it in the
burn
bag
everything
now.
else. Like put that in the bag first.
Do it now. Put it in there now. Put that in there first. Make sure the watch is in there.
So
You would
he
think.
goes the fuck off.
Off!
And then he's like, fine, it's not your fault.
I know.
I'm
I
sorry.
got to go back to the apartment though. And she's like, but the bad men will be waiting for you there.
Well, here, go get your motherfucking pancakes.
Get
While I
some
go
fucking
get my ass
pancakes,
watch.
Fabian. Get your fucking pancakes. Get yourself some fucking pie. Enjoy your fucking breakfast.
So he sneaks through a field up to
Mm-hmm.
his apartment and all appears quiet.
My folks had this same car. I feel
Oh,
like
really?
back in the day. It was dark brown though. Everything was so fucking brown.
Everything
back
was
in the
brown.
80s. Everything was stained with nicotine. That's why everything was all smoky. But yeah, he duck runs, sneaks up to his apartment. And I wonder how much those apartments are now.
Back then, probably $250 a month.
Right, about 250.
About $250.
About 108
About $108 a month.
for a studio.
Yep.
Now they're like 3,600 a month.
Probably in LA.
Right?
Yep.
You would think.
So he goes in, all appears quiet at first. He grabs his
Right.
watch. He goes and goes, you know what? I want to get some Pop-Tarts.
I'm
Some
gonna have a
generic.
Pop-Tart. Yes.
Motherfucker, like Earth Girls are easy eating
Yes.
the generic fucking Pop-Tarts.
At least they're frosted.
At least they're frosted. They are
I
cinnamon
mean,
frosted.
Those look good too. The little maple ones. Tasty.
He puts them in the toaster and then notices,
There's a Mac 10 on his fucking
there's a
countertop.
huge motherfucking gun on my counter.
Whoops.
Picks it up. Here's a toilet flush. And here come Vince out the bathroom.
And as the Pop-Tart pops up.
Bow, 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 bow. He dead in the bath.
And like he probably would have shot through the fucking walls in this apartment. Like that's fucked up. Like this is.
And now, since he just shit, does that negate the shitting yourself when you die?
Well,
Or
I
is he
mean,
gonna
if he
shoot
was
again?
constipated, maybe that was the only way to get it out. Maybe
Gotta
he
shoot him.
finally was able to release. I don't know. Or he shat and, whatever. Or he finished his book. I hope he finished his book at
What
least.
book was that? Did you clock what book that
I
was?
didn't clock
I
what
feel
it
like
was.
it
I
has
meant to
some
look. It was
importance
probably a
and-
Pulp Fiction,
Probably.
I would imagine.
So he wipes his prints off the gun, leaves it behind, and thinks he's home free.
Yep.
Gets
He's
in
all
his
feeling
car,
good.
feeling himself.
Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain
Kangaroo.
Now don't tell me.
And he comes to a red light, and Marcellus fucking Wallace is walking back to his house with the donuts and coffee.
Motherfucker.
And he slams into him
Runs
with that
it
tiny
down,
little car.
Crashes. Marcellus gets his gun out, still dazed. He shoots this lady.
Kathy Griffin wakes him up.
We used to laugh so fucking hard when he started shooting, and the lady's like, I've been shot! Like, I don't know why.
Shot in the thigh.
It was so funny, but it was. But yeah, Kathy Griffin is there. I guess these are all members of the comedy troupe
Okay.
that were like nearby. I don't know. I read something about that.
So they stumble down the street.
Oh,
bleeding.
chase ensues. They end up at a pawn shop where they're fighting. Butch is beating the shit out of Wallace.
And he's about to shoot him in the face when Maynard comes up.
Pops up with a shotgun like, hold up.
You ain't shooting nobody in my store.
Anybody that kills anybody in this store.
It'll be me or Zed. So he knocks Butch out with the butt of his gun, and Marcellus passes out as he calls someone named Zed on the phone.
Spider's caught himself a couple of flies.
Butch and Marcellus wake up ball gagged and tied to some chairs.
Yikes.
Maynard wakes them up with a squirt of water to their faces.
God.
And then you hear the doorbell ring.
Yep,
and it's
that's Zed. And Zed, the security guard, comes down like, bring out the Gimp.
Gimp sleeping.
Well, I guess you're just going to have to go wake him up now, won't you?
So Maynard goes out to this trunk with a cage in it.
Oh, of all stores. And how much storage
the
area is
fucking
down there
chances?
underground, this fucking store?
I don't know,
But
man.
yeah, he goes into another back room where there's a box and a cage and a swinging gate. And this person, a hulking person,
Yep.
in a full leather mask
Studs and all. Yep.
And now who is this
And
person?
who is this man? This is
Roger?
Roger. We've decided that
His
the gimp's name is
Ro-
Roger.
His government name is Roger.
He
Roger
came
Stevens.
in to trade that samurai sword for some cash,
Or
and he was
something.
wearing like
He
one
had-
of them hats or something. You know, he had something on where
he
they were
had
like
the appropriate bandana
or
hanging out of
something.
the
Yeah,
appropriate
where Maynard was
pocket.
like, "Oh, hey,
hey.
Roger,
You into gimp culture?
you into gimp culture? I got a fucking
Because I feel like he's
cage
there
in the
willingly.
basement."
He's not like a captive.
No,
he's a willing
He
participant.
seems to be into this, but he also doesn't get anything out of it.
Well, maybe he does. Maybe that's his kink. What?
Maybe Roger's a super rich guy.
Roger's
Maybe
a rich
he's a
guy.
super rich guy.
Yeah, I
well,
don't
he's
know,
about to die. He's
maybe.
like a producer. It's Harvey Weinstein.
Oh my god.
Fuck instinct and
Oh my God! It's Harvey Weinstein. His name is Harvey. That's it. Instead of Roger, the gimp is Harvey.
That's it. The gimp is Harvey. Harvey is the gimp.
So they wake him up, bring him in on his leash.
Oh fuck!
Which one of them you want to do first?
And then he does the
Eeny,
meeny, which
meeny, miny, mo.
the roots of that is racist anyway.
Yes.
That's what it comes from anyway. So I guess
And
he's
what did
doing
we
it.
say? Because we did eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but we didn't say the N word.
No, it was tiger.
A
Which is-
tiger. Yes, that's what it was.
I mean-
Catch a tiger by the toe. Yep.
Yeah.
It was close.
Never in my life, like before Quentin Tarantino movies, I did not hear that word with such regularity. And like I told you, the subtitles were fucking wildin'.
You were like, damn,
Because it
that's
was
a lot of
hard
N-words.
R's every time. Because I didn't hear it like that until
At
Jimmy.
1994.
No, well, like I didn't hear it like that. I didn't hear that hard R throughout the whole movie until Jimmy. Jimmy uses the hard R because
Mm-hmm. Jimmy
obviously
being
he
QT
fucking did.
himself, of
right?
course.
Because of course. But like the subtitles, like all of them, like whoa, 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 it was like being assaulted.
So he gets Marcellus and his eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and they take him to another room and tie the gimp up
Yep.
to watch Butch.
He's like, "Fuck you, fuck
He's
you."
trying to, yeah, exactly. Butch is trying to get out of his restraints while the
Oh,
gimp laughs
fuck.
at him, and he
Like,
breaks the chair.
It's pretty clear that they're taking him back there to rape him.
I mean, they got ball gags on. And
I
look
know.
at the wall
They
behind
got
him,
a
and there's
gimp.
like
Oh,
straps
he's
and
like
shit. Yeah.
giggling at him. He's on a leash.
So Butch breaks his chair, knocks the gimp the fuck out.
Oh, and he's left there to strangle, I guess.
I guess, and he's about to run off, but he hears Marcellus getting raped and is like,
He's
"You
like,
know
I
what?"
can't fucking do that.
Because
and
like he never disrespected Marcellus like purposefully. He
No.
just wanted to get out of the game and have something
get
to show
some money
for it.
and fucking whatever. So he wasn't going to let him. And I'm sure he figures if I can go down there and save him,
Then I'm done. Here.
maybe he won't want to kill me no
Right.
more.
Then
Because if
don't
I
have to be
leave him
hiding.
there,
yeah,
you
and he
know.
lives, yeah, I'm fucked. Yeah.
right? If he lives, I'm fucked. But yeah, so he goes.
So he
up.
goes through. He's like, hammer,
No.
baseball bat,
No,
chainsaw,
too noisy.
samurai sword.
Ah, yes. So then he goes back down there and slashes Maynard mid wank.
Ooh.
Like, oh God, my face while I was watching this. I make the same face every time. It's just like, oh,
But
fuck.
Bruce Willis's face as he does this
Oh
and
my
stabs
God,
him in
he's
the
like,
guts, them fucking
"Ooh."
crazy eyes.
The
Oh, he
eyes
ain't
of somebody
fucking
that has
playing.
seen some shit.
Yeah.
He's having a day. Mm-hmm. He started it off eating some pussy.
And Zed tries to come at him, and he's like,
He
you
pulls
want that
it out.
gun,
Fucking
don't
he's
you,
standing
Zed?
there with his shitty dick out.
Oh,
I mean, he's like, go ahead, pick up that gun. I want you to.
I want you to
Go to that.
And then Marcellus stands up behind him.
Oh,
Step aside,
racks
Butch.
that fucking shot.
Cacao!
Shoots him right in the dick. You okay?
Nah, man, I'm
Pretty
pretty, fucking
fucking
far from okay.
Oh, and he's like, so what now?
And
He's
let me
like,
tell you what now.
call a couple of
Hard pipe hitting.
Ooh,
To go
gonna
to work
on
on
the
him.
homes here with a pair of pliers and a blowtorch. You hear me talking, hillbilly boy? I ain't through with you.
on your ass.
Oh, fuck. Yes, and he deserves it. Like, how many people? How many
Oh my
people?
God.
I mean, how many people stumble into this shop? But I mean,
Oh
I'm sure
my
people
God.
come in there to pawn shit all the
Do
time.
they kill them when they're done, or they just
I
release
don't
these people
know.
after they rape them? Like,
And
what the
where
fuck?
is Zedda's security guard? I thought he was a cop originally, but then it's
I
like
did
you
when
see
I
it's
was
like a
younger, but yeah, it
security.
says security.
Yeah. Oh.
And he's
I
like,
mean, he
"No,"
could be a
Butch
cop.
is like, no, I mean between you and me. And he's like,
He's
oh,
like,
I'll
oh.
tell you what now between me and you.
There is no me and
Not-
you.
not no
no
more.
more.
So we cool?
Yeah, we're cool. Two things
Don't tell nobody
about this shit. This is between me, you, and soon to be living the last of his moments in agonizing pain, rapist here.
You leave town tonight and you never come back.
You've lost all your LA privileges, deal?
Yeah.
So, yep, he goes out. He finds Grace the chopper.
He skedaddles.
He goes to Fabienne, who
And like, how is his face so
bitch,
clean?
get-
Like he wiped his face off with his
He
jacket sleeve on the way there.
he got the water in his face and he was sweaty because it was a tense moment.
And then Fabian, this is where she deserves a smack upside the head.
Get to the fucking chopper.
And she's like
Fabienne.
crying because he's like, we gotta go.
We need to go, baby. Like, we gotta go right now. We're gonna be late for the train. What happened? Are we in danger? Yes, bitch. Yes.
Whose chopper is this?
Zed's.
Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Brat, 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 brat.
And then we have our. Should we take one more break? We're at hour 4. Should we take one more break before we do the end, or you want to
know
go
what?
through?
Let's do a double breaker. It's been a while since we've had a double breaker.
We ain't have a double breaker.
We ain't had a
in a
double
long
breaker in a
time.
minute. We need to do it.
On that GIMP note, we're
On that
going to
GIMP
take a
note,
quick
on
break.
that GIMP tip. I'm going to shuffle off on this GIMP tip.
We'll be right back. All right, one thing you guys may not know about Doom Generation Podcast is we are some cheapskates.
Dude, we do not like to spend the coin at all.
So when we were about to do this podcast, we did some major searching into what is the cheapest way
We did more research into how to do this than
that
we
we
do
do for
into
the
our
podcast.
podcast.
And let me tell you what, this Anchor is like the only free platform that distributes your podcast for you to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a whole bunch of other places.
You can do all kinds of stuff when you're doing it too. You can record your sound effects, you can manage your episodes, and you can track your little analytics.
Yep, you can see where everybody's listening from, how often they're listening.
From your phone, from
Yep.
your computer.
You
Like
can
we
record from
probably
your
still
phone.
would not have had any episodes out.
If it were not for
If it were
Anchor,
not for not, if it
this
were not for
podcast
Anchor,
would
we
not be in your
we
ear
would
holes
still-
right now.
No, it would not. We would still be just recording it for ourselves.
Yep, listening back to ourselves in the
Laughing at our
garage.
own jokes.
So if you would like to have a podcast, but you don't know if you want to spend any money, you need to go get this Anchor app or go to anchor.fm and get started now.
And we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming.
And we're back.
We're
for
back.
the last leg.
We did some stretches. We're ready to go.
We kicked, we stretched, and we kicked.
And now we're ready to deal with the Bonnie situation.
So we go back in time in the plot to where we were with the big Kahuna boys.
Right. We're back at the beginning, and Jules and Vince are in the apartment, and Alexis Arquette,
Who apparently was Robert Arquette
nay
at the
Robert,
time,
yeah,
which
I guess.
only ever knew her as
Them
Alexis, as a him or a
yeah.
her.
I don't know. I was like, oh shit, I forgot Alexis Arquette was in this movie.
Yeah, so
R.I.P.
she's hiding in the
Alexis.
bathroom with a giant gun this whole time with a hand cannon.
Right. Like Jules is delivering this speech, and this is after Brett gets shot. Alexis pops out, shooting, "Die, you motherfuckers!"
But just unloads and misses with every damn shot.
Does not land one shot while Marvin cowers in the corner. Like, knock that shit off.
So yeah, Alexis is shot dead.
Click, 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 click.
Oh, Marvin, you forgot to tell us about the guy with the goddamn hand cannon in
Right.
the bathroom.
That gun was bigger than him. We should be fucking dead, man.
And Jules is like, whoa, this is a miracle.
This was divine intervention.
And
He's like,
Vincent's
no,
like, come on, bro.
we were like, don't do that. Don't put this down.
So they take Marvin and they leave, and they
Yeah.
still talking in the car about whether or not it's a miracle.
Right. Like, don't blow this off. Like,
And
it was
Jules
a
is like,
miracle.
I
and
wanna
I want you
retire.
to fucking acknowledge that.
He's done with the business because of this.
Right. It got him thinking. And he was like, what?
Vincent turns around to ask Marvin, what do you think about all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion. He was like, so do you really think that God came down and stopped the...
Kablam!
Oh, man, I just shot Marvin in the face.
Just very casual. Just blew Marvin's face off.
Oh, my God. It's
At very
such
close
a mess.
range.
It's like broad fucking daylight. They're out on the street.
Brains in Jules' hair.
In the valley.
Oh...
It's a fucking mess.
Jules calls his partner in Toluca Lake, and now
Right? We don't have any friendly places. Marcellus Wallace doesn't have any friendly places in the 818. We're in the valley. We're stuck out here, so I got to call my partner.
and I'm sorry, but the only way he knows Jimmy is they went to elementary school together. Like, how does he know Jimmy?
Like, did Jimmy do some fucking gangster shit? Like, is he aware of
Jimmy's
who
wife's
Marcellus
a
Wallace
nurse,
is?
and he went to UC Santa Cruz. Like, how is he
Yeah.
affiliated with Jules?
Yeah, I don't know.
So they go to wash
Is
up
Bonnie
at
maybe
Jimmy's.
related to?
I don't know. He doesn't
Jules?
mention Bonnie.
Yeah, because the only
It's
thing he
just his
says-
homeboy Jules. I mean, his homeboy Jimmy.
Right, that's his partner Jimmy in the 818. So I don't know. They got to get off the road anyhow. So they get there to Jimmy's.
They're washing up in the bathroom, and Vincent immediately turns his hand towel into a maxi pad.
Right? He's like, maybe if they had lava or something, I could do a better job. And like, he's being a
lava.
dick. Lava.
I remember that shit.
Maybe if he had lava or something. I
This
could
shit
do-
like this gonna bring this situation to a head, man.
He's like, okay, now, come on.
We gotta be cool. Come on.
We got to be delicate with this situation. Like, he's home. He's having his coffee.
So they're standing in Jimmy's kitchen, covered in blood, having some serious gourmet shit.
Oh, this is some... I should have brought my cup. I have a serious gourmet shit cup.
there you go.
My brother got it for me.
And then Jimmy finds a reason to say the N-word.
Oh, my God. Like,
despite having a good friend that's black
unnecessarily.
and apparently a wife that's black.
yeah.
It's
what
not
the
enough
fuck,
to say
Jimmy?
dead body storage.
That would be enough.
It's got to be dead N-word storage.
hard R.
Hard R.
Hard
And
R.
multiple times.
And like all up in their face. Like,
There
what?
was no need for that. He just
None.
wanted to say.
And if you're not into like that life and the gangster shit, like who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
oh my God. So yeah, he doesn't want to get divorced. They got
Yeah, I don't
want to
get fucking divorced. You want to fuck up my shit? You're fucking up my shit right now.
They got an hour and a half before Bonnie gets home.
Yep, from her night shift at the hospital.
So Jules calls Marcellus to call in the cavalry.
Yes.
And the wolf should be coming
like,
directly.
You're sending the wolf? Oh shit! That's
You
all
feel
you had
better,
to say.
motherfucker.
Yeah. He's like, didn't I tell you?
It's 30 minutes away. I'll be there in 10.
9 minutes
he
and
is.
37 seconds later, he pulls up in his Acura NSX.
And I don't know where the wolf was in the tux
in
at
the
8
morning,
a.m.
it had to be a funeral,
Had
right?
to be.
He's in the back room at somebody's house.
Talking in the back room of the funeral, talking to
Right?
Marcellus Wallace
Like,
about
did he
cleaning
take
up a
the
murder.
call there? Did somebody tell him? Like, did he call his
Is he
answering
Columbo?
service?
Getting calls at all manner of places.
He probably was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was the cleaner in Point of No Return. So I mean that he was just continuing his job. He solves problems.
There you go.
So did he not have a tux on in that one too?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. He had a little mustache though, I feel like.
So he tells Jules and Vincent to clean this car.
Yeah, he shows up. He's like, all right, you need to get out there and clean the car. And Vincent, again,
And please would be nice. Vincent,
if I'm curt with you, that would be because the time is a factor.
pretty please with sugar on top,
Go
clean the fucking car.
Yes. Come on.
And so Wolf makes some calls while Jimmy complains about his wedding linens.
Oh, yes. It was from my Uncle Conrad and Aunt Ginny.
Was your Uncle Conrad a millionaire?
Because your Uncle Marcellus is.
He's willing to furnish you with a whole new bedroom set.
You like oak? I'm an oak man myself. Like,
He gives him some cash.
cash money.
Jules is out there verbally abusing Vincent for
Right?
this
Like,
mess.
Jules, like, I will never fucking forgive you for this. This is some fucked up, repugnant shit. And now, like, Vince is like, I'm a race car in the red and I could blow. Oh,
And
you
like,
could blow?
excuse me, this is on
Well,
you,
I'm
motherfucker.
a mushroom cloud laying motherfucker. Every time my fingers touch brain, I am Superfly TNT. I'm the guns of the Navarone. In fact, why am I
Why
in the
cleaning
back?
up the brains?
You should be
Yes.
on brain detail. So
This
you know.
is your fault.
Yeah, and yeah. Why is he back there? Why
No,
am
he
I
shouldn't
touching
be.
fucking brains up there like you're gonna blow.
And so they
Shut the fuck up. You should have shot
finally-
him too.
They finally get this car cleaned up, covered in
Yes.
blankets.
The wolf comes and checks on it. Jimmy can't believe this is the same car. And he's like, well, let's not start sucking each other's dicks just yet, gentlemen, which I use all the time.
Time to put him to the hose. I'm sure you
Yes.
guys have been in county.
So, yeah, we got about 15 minutes until Jimmy's better half comes walking through that door. So I'm sure you've been to county. So here it comes. Strip.
And I'm sorry, that hose was not on for long enough for that blood to come out.
To get the goo and the
For
bits.
brains in your hair.
Coagulated blood.
That needed to be at least 5 minutes straight of hosing.
It's chilly out. Especially, they got their teeny dicks out in the morning.
And I'm sorry, so Quentin's only comment on his foot fetish is this is good direction, showing feet.
What?
So would be showing their tiny dicks in the cold if it's all
Yeah.
about you being a good director.
I want to see those.
Direct
tiny
that
dicks.
camera to them tiny dicks in that morning air.
Show me that dick.
If you want to be about realism and realism is dirty feet, well, realism's also them tiny dicks. Let me see it.
What did Samuel
And yeah.
Jackson and John Travolta do to catch that stray?
And why
Nicole?
did John Travolta get to keep his socks on during the twist?
Yeah.
And
Well-
even Bruce Willis, who was barefoot in the shower, you barely saw one little fraction of a foot. Like, I made sure to check that you didn't see no men's feet in this. That
Would
this
you give a
isn't
man
just
a foot massage?
Exactly. You only see lady feet in Tarantino movies.
Fuck you.
Only.
Yeah, I guess so. Now that I think about it, I can't think of a single time.
Nope. That you see some man feet.
Nope.
So if you're telling me it's just you're good at directing and directing includes feet, then where the men's
The
feet at?
man has a foot fetish, and we are all a party to it. Like, let's just accept it.
And
It's fine.
that death proof?
dude,
Come on
the
now.
whole thing starts with
It's
feet.
feet.
The opening credits is feet.
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 It's like skeet.
Ah,
Quentin-
feet.
Yeah.
Quentin. Ah, feet. Tarantino. Ah, feet.
That's his theme song. So anyway, they get clean. They get their shorts and their t-shirts on that we saw earlier, and they look like dorks.
Look like a couple of they're your clothes, motherfucker. Ha ha ha.
And the wolf sends them off to the truck and tow yard. Well, Jules rides with the wolf in the shitty
Right.
car, and
He
Vincent
breaks
follows
it
in
down.
his.
Like we're going to Monster Joe's. I'll drive the tainted car with Jules, and Vince will follow in my Acura. And if any cops show up, no one does a fucking thing unless I say. He's like, oh, don't do shit unless. Unless what? Unless you say.
So they get there without incident. You meet Raquel, who is Pat from SNL.
It's Pat.
It's
And he's
Pat.
like, oh, and I drive really fucking fast, so keep up.
And that's Julia Sweeney's her name,
Yeah,
right?
Julia
Okay.
Sweeney is there. And I guess the Gimp was her husband at the time.
Random.
I don't remember what his name is.
Like, we need somebody in this gimp suit. Who we got?
They were just hanging out. Like I said, I think there was like what Kathy Griffin was. It was like a group of like
Improvers or comedians or
whatever.
something.
So that's why she was there, and that's why Kathy Griffin was there. So yeah,
So she's Joe's daughter at the tow yard. They take care of the car and the body. They thank the wolf. He departs with Raquel for breakfast. He's like her
she
uncle
bags
or
on
something.
their outfit.
Yeah.
And he was like, maybe I can give you a ride. Where do you live? And Vince is in Redondo and Jules in Inglewood. He's like, oh, I see the future. It's a cab ride.
Move out of the sticks, boys.
Yep. And Jules says it's been a real pleasure watching him work. And they shake hands. And he's like, call me Winston. And they take off.
They're gonna share a cab, but Vincent wants some breakfast, so they
Oh,
head to the
cool.
Hawthorne Grill,
Yep.
the restaurant where the movie began.
Yes. They discuss the day's events and how cool Mr. Wolf was. And Vince offers Jules some bacon, but he don't dig on swine.
Pigs are filthy animals.
I don't need a filthy animal.
Yeah, but bacon tastes good. Pork chops taste good, and I gotta go with Vincent on this one.
I know. Sewer rat may
Fucking
taste like
bacon
pumpkin
is
pie.
good.
But I never know because I never eat the filthy motherfucker. But you know what? Bacon tastes good.
You guys, I'm
chops
sorry
taste
if you're
good.
vegetarians. Katie, I know you're out there.
I know.
I know you hate us.
I know.
Bacon
Well, she
tastes
doesn't hate
motherfucking
us.
good.
She's cool. I mean, whatever.
She would prefer we didn't eat pigs
Well, I'm sure she'd
and
prefer
any other
it.
animal,
But also, she's not going to come here like, bitch.
right? She's like, I'm not listening anymore.
It's so
You
good,
eat
though.
bacon. You give me, hey, Katie, turn me on to some fake and bacon that tastes like real bacon.
Put me onto
I'm
that
on it.
fake and bacon. You
I'm
know what?
on
I
it.
like a lot of vegetarian foods.
I do, but bacon, I haven't found a replacement
know,
yet
or
for bacon.
cheese.
Or cheese.
Or cheese. I eat a lot
Katie,
of
hook
fucking
us up.
cheese.
Hook us up with the fake
Put us
bacon
on,
and the
girl.
fake cheese. Get us
Put
on
us
it.
on.
We would love to save some animals. We love some animals.
I know. I love it. I feel real bad about it.
I
but
feel bad
fuck,
they taste so good.
That's good.
So Jules brings up the miracle again. He's serious about quitting the life.
Right. He's like, well, what is the... He's like, no, you witnessed a miracle. I witnessed a freak occurrence.
And so his plan is he's just going to deliver this suitcase and walk the earth.
You're going to walk the earth
Until
You're
God
be
puts me where he wants me to be.
So you're going to be a bum.
You're going to be a fucking bum.
You're going to be a bum.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then we hear Pumpkin call for the garçon.
Garçon, more coffee. Garçon means boy.
Vincent's got to take a shit.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to take a shit. Like, sir, I got to take a piss.
Why do you
Gotta
tell
take a
too much
shit.
info? Just say I have to go to the
Because
bathroom.
he's a sweat hog.
That's why.
That's why. Hey,
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter, Mr. Katya.
When my kid was Carter for a minute, I had a hard time not saying
Mr. Katya.
Carter.
Mr. Katya.
Anyway, so he
I
goes to
did
take
like
a
that
shit,
show.
and Pumpkin and Honey Bunny start the robbery.
Yep, they begin the robbery and they're fucking shit up.
Vince is in on the shitter clueless, just like he was when
Yep.
he died, reading his
Yep.
book.
Every time he goes to the bathroom, something bad happens.
Pumpkin and Honey Bunny start collecting wallets in a trash bag, and Jules
Jules
already
is
got his gun out under the
Holding
table.
his wallet up and he's got the gun out under the table. And so Pumpkin comes over to collect, but he wants the case too.
Oh, we got a problem.
Oh no, I can't
Ain't
give you
mine.
this case. He opens it up like, what's in it? And he's like, oh,
Is
that
it what I think it is?
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful.
What is it?
What is it?
Yeah,
And
she's
nobody
like, "What
ever
is
says,
it?"
like,
Nobody
"Come
ever says.
on." And now while Pumpkin is distracted by the case, Jules grabs him and Honey Bunny freaks out in her Amanda Plummer way like, bitch, be cool. Tell that bitch to be cool. Bitch, be cool.
We're gonna be like three little Fonzies
And
here. What's Fonzie like?
He's cool. This is another thing I used to
Correctamundo.
tell my kid when he was smaller, like when he was freaking out in a store, like, hey,
Gotta
what's
be like
Fonzie like? Be Fonzie.
So he counts down, tells him to drop his gun and sit down.
Sit your ass down.
Normally,
calmly.
both your asses would be dead as fried chicken, but I'm in a transitional period,
and I don't want
wanna
to kill you. I want to help you.
But I can't give you this case because it doesn't belong to me.
Yep. And then Vincent sneaks up and he's like, Vincent, be cool.
Be cool, motherfucker. Be cool.
How we doing,
Hang
baby?
back.
I gotta go pee. I want to go home.
Amanda Plummer is so good
I
at
know.
being a crazy
She's like
person.
a treasure, an absolute treasure.
So he tells Pumpkin, go find my wallet, the one that says bad motherfucker.
It's the one that says bad motherfucker. And I guess in real life, that's Quentin Tarantino's wallet.
Oh, Jesus
Of
Christ.
course it is.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice, Quentin. Quint.
So he gets the money. He tells him, get the money out. Count it. It's
Right.
$1,500.
Right. And like Vincent's like, Jules, if you give him that money, I'll shoot him on fucking principle.
Nope, you're not going to do nothing.
Nope, he's not going to do a goddamn thing. Shut the fuck up.
So he has reevaluated the meaning of his Bible quote.
Right? He used to think that the whole time that it was some cold shit to say. He's like, if you heard it, that meant your ass. And I used to think it was just a cold thing to say to a motherfucker before I killed him. But
Now I think maybe you're the weak and I'm the tyranny of evil men. But I'm
Right.
trying real hard to be the shepherd.
so go on.
Puts his gun down. He lets him go.
They leave, and then Jules and Vince follow
Tuck
out.
their
soon
guns
after.
into their
they're like, I
elastic
think we better
waistbands
go. Right? In
and
their little
skedaddle.
sweat shorts. But yeah, they go back to the bar. So from here is where they go to the bar.
Right.
Because they're still wearing those outfits. Like, where the fuck did you get those clothes? So you would figure that after this, that's when Jules quits, right?
Right. And we
And
never
that's
get to
why
see that
Jules
scene.
was not there with Vince at Butch's apartment.
Right.
And Marcellus left him there because you can't get donuts with a Mac 10. Like in your waistband. Like that's a big ass gun. Like
That's
where was
a
he going
big
to put
gun
that?
to put in your waistband, even
No.
if you're a big dude.
Yeah, there's no place to put that. There's no place to keep that. He needed coffee and donuts. You would have thought that they would have grabbed it on the way.
Yeah.
And how long he was going to get donuts? You're planning on, like you're looking for him to come back and
Like
so
they
you can
didn't.
kill him.
I'm presuming. I mean, Vincent was cash enough to think he wasn't coming back anytime soon to go casually
How
take a
bad
dump
did he
while
have to
Marcellus
shit?
was gone.
Yeah. He's like, whatever, I'm going to leave the gun on
So
the
they
counter.
didn't think he was like really going to come back.
I guess.
Because why would he? If they didn't know about the watch, what other reason would he have to come back?
Yeah, if they would have saw that the apartment was like empty mostly.
That she took
Well, there
all
was
the clothes and
Pop-Tarts in the
shit.
cabinet.
Yeah.
They didn't pack them Pop-Tarts though. Or no, the toaster pockets.
Toaster
or whatever
pastries.
yeah, toaster pastries. Toaster pockets. That's something else.
But yeah, so what did Pulp Fiction doom us to be? It doomed me to unfortunately love Quentin
I
Tarantino
know,
movies
and
for a
I
long
do.
period of time.
I do. I still do.
I haven't seen a Quentin Tarantino
the
movie
last
since
one that I saw, I
Fuck,
think,
what
was
the last one
Django
I saw?
Unchained.
I didn't even see that one.
I saw that. I did go to, and it was pretty fun. I
didn't
went to
see
the
the Once Upon a
drive-in to
Time
see Grindhouse.
Okay, those were the last ones I saw then.
I went to the drive-in with a bunch of people, and it was so much fun. We had like the lawn chairs out, and everyone was getting all ripped, and everyone's partying, and we went to go see Grindhouse.
Yeah, those were the last ones I saw. Was the
Yeah.
Robert Rodriguez Quentin
There was
Tarantino one.
there was a part that I didn't note or whatever. There's a scene in this movie that's secretly directed by Robert Rodriguez.
Oh, is there?
All them guys.
Well, and there's a
same.
co-writer. I don't know whether he's credited or not, but Harry from Death by DVD said something about, oh God, what is his name? It's in my fucking messages. Harry, what did you say about? Harry's also not a fan though of Quentin Tarantino.
Oh,
He said a couple things. He said Tarantino can't write shit without stealing from every movie he's ever made,
Well,
and Roger Avery is a horrible
okay.
man who should never be allowed to drive a car again. The movie. Pulp Fiction, or Why I Should Have Watched Killing Zoe Instead, is my favorite way to address
shit.
that movie.
Oh shit. Okay.
So yeah, so I don't know anything about Roger Avery, but I guess that's the guy who co-wrote this one and some other Quentin Tarantino movies.
There's like a bunch of weird and whatever things about like because in Inglourious Basterds when what's her butt
That
gets
one I
strangled,
saw.
that's his hands. He
It's
strangles
Quentin's
her.
hands?
Yes, he strangles her to unconsciousness.
Why?
Like he got permission from her to do so,
But
so it looked
why?
real. But he strangled her to unconsciousness. Those are his hands.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I saw that one. In fact, I watched it recently. Dave was watching.
I feel like
it.
maybe I guess that was the most recent one because that one came out after Grindhouse, right? Inglourious
Yeah.
Basterds.
And that was before, that was in between, I think. And then Django Unchained was after that.
Yeah,
I think
that
that
one I
was the
never
most
saw.
recent one I saw. I didn't see The Hateful Eight.
Didn't see that one. Didn't see the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, I haven't seen that one either. So, sorry.
So yeah,
Sorry.
We got an extra long episode.
It's an extra long movie. It's 2.5 hours
It was a
long.
long one, man. It felt like it took me a real long time.
Hey!
Dueling belches. Finally. It only took a year and a half for me to be able to burp to match
And yours
you.
was meatier than mine. It had more beef treat mosquito.
Oh
shit.
my God. And on that note,
Mm.
we will
We'll talk at you next
week.
time. So later, Doomers.
Later, Doomers.
It's fate.